Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hi, Mr.
Hi, Mister.
Hi, Mister.
Hi, Mister.
Hey, Mr. Eric. Yes. How's that coffee, Miss Chelsea King?
It's not a coffee. It's actually avena.
Ah, yes. Okay. All right. Listen, today it's presentation time, okay? I told you yesterday to prepare it for the day. So that's one thing. Another thing is that did you check your names already on the platform to see if there is an activity pending for you to present? Did you check that already?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. All right. Listen, there are not many names here. For example, I have, yes, the names are being repeated. A lot of the same names over here. You need to, which is Josue, Brenda, Diego, Carlos, and Eric. Eric already sent me some stuff. I didn't check it, Eric. But you have, you basically have like 4 activities pending, huh? Eric, like 4 activities pending. Listen, Eric, you need to send, okay, listen, everybody. If the story it's too long, just go ahead and read like 2 paragraphs, okay? Like 2 paragraphs and then audio and send it to me. 1 message, 4 or 3 or 5 audios, okay? 1 message. Why? Because in that same message, I'm gonna be checking your name. Don't send me like 6 messages because I'm gonna get lost. Let me tell you, because there are a lot of students that are gonna be sending me a lot of activities pending. So it's not only you, it's a lot of students, okay? And it has to be by the platform, okay? Please, because they, this is the way, the principal office wanted to be done. Okay, now, okay, I'm gonna, where's the names? Where are the names? I'm gonna go to Diego Kelpin. Diego Kelpin, are you ready, Diego Kelpin?
Okay.
Yeah, Diego Kelpin. Guys, can
Pensé que se me miraban. Okay.
fix your cameras, Diego? Huh?
Yes. ¿Cómo
Okay.
hago para pantalla?
Ready, Diego?
Yes.
Okay.
¿Cómo le hago para compartir la pantalla, mister? Ah, ya. Okay.
Aquí abajo, compartir pantalla. Espérame, let me see.
Está deshabilitado, dice.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, good. Ahora, yes, Mr. Kelpin.
Ya.
Yes, try now.
Voy. Bueno. Dice, pongo. Oh, otro level. Ya, se me ve fresco.
Hey, yes, I can see
Yeah.
it.
Se ve.
Espérame, es corta. Ya puse, ya, sí.
It's okay.
Okay. And hi, guys. I'm going to talk about hibernation and migration. Wow. Hibernation is a state of inactivity and metabolic depression, and in those terms, hibernation is a seasonal heterothermy characterized by low body. An example of these animals are tortoises and bears. And bear, I'm sorry.
Yes, yes.
And yes. Tenía apuntadas algunas cosas. And hibernation is when the animals sleep during the entire winter. And animals, they sleep very deeply. Okay.
Yes.
The animal migrations is the relative long distance movement on individual animals, usually on a seasonal basis. Animal migration is the movement of animals from the one place to another place. Animals migrate to south, and they look for a better climate and place to raise. These are an example of birds and zebras.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it, mister.
Okay, Diego.
Yes.
Yes, what is the main reason these animals migrate to a different place?
They look for a better climate and search for a better place to live in the winter.
Good. Yes. Good. Do you know where the polar bear hibernate? I saw an image there.
Sí. ¿Cómo se llama esto?
In a cave?
Cave. No, no salía.
In a cave in the snow. Okay. Very good. All right, Diego. Thank you very much. Good.
¿Cómo dejo de compartir? Aquí está.
Dejar arriba. Yes, you got it. Thank you. Yes. I'm going to go to Mr. Eric. Eric, don't tell
I didn't do the presentation, mister.
me. You are really behind on activities, Eric. And now this one.
Sorry, mister.
Hey, Julia.
Bueno, a ver. ¿Ya se mira?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. and classmates. I'm going to talk about hibernation and migration. Wait.
Can you speak a little louder?
Okay. Hibernation is when animals goes into a deep sleep during the winter, and this is a form of to survive. And like animals in the winter months can survive in the way like hibernate, or they can adaptate, and also they can migrate. And some animals hibernate to survive hot or dry weather instead of cold. This is called estivation. Some animals that hibernate are the badger, the bat, the bear, the chipmunk, the mouse, the snake, and others. Some animals have deep sleep and others have light sleep. The ones that have the deep sleep are called true hibernators, I think. I don't remember. The places animals hibernate in the winter include dens, burrows, hollow logs, and other places. And it's hard to wake an animal in true hibernation, and if it's some predator wake him up to attack, this can be dangerous.
Hey.
And the migration is the movement of animals from one place to another. Also, this is a form of adaptation and surviving. Like hibernating animals, migrators eat a lot of food because of the same reason that animals hibernate, the lack of food. And thank you. That's all. Yeah.
That's it?
Yes.
Beautiful. Yes. Good explanation. I like it, Julia. Beautiful. You got yourself points. All right. I'm gonna go to who is telling me they wants to do their presentation. Brenda. Brenda is here? Yeah, Brenda.
I didn't do the presentation.
Okay, Brenda. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go then to Mr. Mendoza. Mendoza, I saw him over here. Yes, Mendoza. Turn on your camera, Mendoza, please.
Mister, yo no la hice.
Huh?
No la hice, mister. Lo estaba haciendo ahorita.
I am used to see that. Okay. Uh-oh, Mendoza, I have it twice. Nah. There. Okay. Pablo.
Yes, mister. Pero podría aceptarme en Zoom.
Podría,
Que
¿cómo?
tengo una PC, entonces no tiene cámara y la cámara la tengo desde mi teléfono.
Okay. I accept it already.
Ya. ¿Cómo se comparte pantalla?
Abajo dice compartir pantalla.
Bueno, no hay en dónde. Compartir pantalla.
Abajo, en verdecito. Excelente.
¿Ves?
Ajá.
Wait. Okay. Hello, Mister. I will talk about migration and hibernation. Migration and hibernation are adaptation for animals to survive winter months when food is not available. What is migration? Migration is the movement of animals from one place to another place. Animals that migrate, for example, like the monarch butterfly, the blue whale, the humpback whale is other type of whale, and the Canada goose. Canada goose is a larger wild goose species with a black head and neck, what checks what under its chin and broad body. Their autumn migration can be seen from September to the beginning of November. The early migrants have the tendency to spend less time at rest, stop and go through to migration much faster. And wait, and why they migrate? The migration is the seasonal movement of animals and is very, very important for the animals because it's easier for them to survive. Creo que se trabó.
There you go.
What is hibernation? Hibernation is very important to many animals because it allows them to sleep through the months when food is hard to find. And animals that hibernate, it's like the bats and coronavirus. Other animal is the tortoise and the snakes. Thanks.
Okay, good. Very good. Good, Paulo. Excellent job. All right. Let me see. Dejar de compartir arriba, dice. Yeah. Arriba. Si le subes el para arriba así, te dice dejar de compartir. Excellent. Beautiful. I'm going to Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea. Ready? Chelsea. Chelsea, can you hear me?
Chelsea, ¿tenés silenciado el micrófono?
Ajá, el micrófono.
There was a time that I don't hear you because it was all blacked out, the screen, and I was like, wait.
All right.
Actually, I don't have a computer, so I can't make a presentation or an impresora.
With papers, like I said yesterday, with images.
I don't have a printer. We are poor. We don't have money. I read a lot yesterday, a lot of articles, and I have all in my brain. So I don't know if you can let me do it like that.
Without images. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Chelsea.
Yes.
Just
Explain like just talking to you. Okay, my dear friends and Mister, I'm going to talk about the migration and hibernation. This actually is like a survive things that animals do because during winter or winter seasons or maybe autumn when it starts to be cold in some places or in some countries, the animals that live there that maybe they can't, how do you say that? They can't survive easily to that. They hibernate or migrate. The animals that hibernate are bears, bats, and they do this, but individually. Like only a bear is sleeping. You can, if you go to a cave in maybe in Alaska, something like that, you can see a bear sleeping, maybe with their family, but they are not in herds, like the birds do when they migrate, because when they when birds or zebras migrate, they do it in herds. Like a lot of them, they're moving to one place to another, right? And animals migrate because it's easier for them to survive. And what animals go in hibernation, animals go into a very deep sleep, and they do it in in dens, burrows, hollow logs, or opening between rocks. Uh, yes. Hibernate and migrate, maybe they occur when you're let's think you're in the south, and in the south it starts to be the cold season, like the winter, or maybe it starts in autumn, and then the animals move to the other place of the world, like literally the from south to north, or maybe they are in north and they move to south. That's the thing. uh, they migrate because of they want to be in a warm place and to create to to their to nourish their young and in a good place to live. The migration is relatively long distance movement of individual animals, usually in season base. And for animals, these two things are important to survive because the lack of food in winter. You know that in autumn the trees start to not create like food. Maybe you see like the leaves all in the ground and los árboles. Yes, and so for chipmunks, they store nuts in their caves on the trees, so they can hibernate, and in the winter they don't have to go out and search for food. And
okay.
that's all.
All right. Thank you very much, Chelsea. Yes. Antonio, ready? Yes, Antonio.
I do it in the notebook.
Okay, excellent.
Oh.
Yes. That was another choice. Chelsea. 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 Chelsea.
Chelsea, te está hablando el mister.
Chelsea.
Yes.
Activa el micrófono.
Turn the microphone. Chelsea, I need you to place images on your notebook, okay? Draw if you want.
Okay.
But I need to see those, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yes, who was gonna tell me this presentation?
Me.
Go ahead, Antonio, yes.
Migrate and hibernation. Migrate is the relatively long distance movement of individual animals, usually on a seasonal basis. And hibernation is a state of inactivity and metabolic depression in endotherms. In functions to conserve energy when sufficient food is unavailable. 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 And only this.
Only that. What else can you tell me about the hibernation? Why do animals hibernate? Jose?
Um, eh, what do qué fue lo que preguntó?
Say, why, or what is the reason animals hibernate?
Because in the usually they do in the winter when the temperature is baja,
Record.
the temperature and the food is not unavailable, and they after no antes, ¿cómo dice antes?
Before?
Before they hibernate, they eat a lot to conserve energy, and the most of the time they sleep.
Very good. Yes. That was completed. All right, Ethan. Thank you, Antonio. Good explanation.
I do it in the notebook because I don't have computer and
Okay.
can make slides.
Yes.
I write some, I put images.
Excellent.
Hibernating. Hibernating is a capacity that some species possess and that allow them to spend the winter without having to worry about food or bad weather condition. Okay. During this process, the animals have to slow his temperature and his respiratory system have to work more and more level low. I understood.
Yes.
Okay. And throughout the duration of hibernation, during days, weeks, or months, the body uses the energy reserves that had been stored during the warm seasons. Aquí puse una here images of ¿cuál es el nombre de ese animal en inglés?
¿Eso?
I don't know.
Acá.
Squirrel, algo así.
Squirrel, sí.
That's a squirrel. Yes, okay.
Squirrel. A squirrel is looking for some food before hibernating. Yeah. Pero.
Okay.
No,
Right.
migration. 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 Migration is the large-scale movement of an animal species from one place to another. Migrations are usually tied to seasonal changes in the weather and feeding patterns, or mating and breeding patterns. Some migrations don't follow these patterns. And here I have dogs follow his mother. Aquí ya son animals that can migrate and hibernate.
Yes, to migrate to different areas, right? Different places to find a better weather. Yes, to find food. Yes. Imagine. Thank you, Ethan.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna remember, Ethan. Did I have asked you many times to put a shirt on? That's not a shirt. Remember?
Mr. Why
Okay.
I have to? I have.
Yes. Why?
I
Because that's
I
the
in my
rules.
house, Mr.
You're in
Bro.
your house, but there are some rules, Ethan. There are some rules, and the rules were sent to you. Says wear proper clothing. Remember? I know you're,
Mm,
and I respect that. But the only thing is that right now you are in my class, and and I'm sorry. The rules are rules. Okay. After the class, you can take off your shirt. You can do whatever you want. See?
mm,
You understand that, Ethan?
yeah.
Good. I have to deduct a point for that, okay? And I'm gonna have to make a report out about that. Thank you.
That one.
All right, guys. So listen, there are a lot of students missing. Josue, Carlos had a problem with the electricity. Eitan, you did excellent work. Good presentation. And the ones that didn't do it today, please do it for tomorrow, okay? For tomorrow, which is Eric, Mendoza, Brenda.
Ahí le habló Mendoza, mister.
¿Ah?
Ahí le habló.
¿Ah?
Que ya terminó la presentación, dice Mendoza.
Ah, Mendoza. But Mendoza doesn't say anything.
Ya puede pasar, dice.
In the
Hey,
chat.
Mendoza, are you ready?
Then-
Mendoza, how come he talked to you and he doesn't talk?
Yeah, mister.
I don't understand. Okay, Mendoza. Mendoza, I need to see your face, Mendoza, not your head, please.
¿Lo están viendo?
Yes.
Bien.
Excellent.
Es que no.
Yes, Mendoza. Mendoza, arregla tu cámara para que se te mire tu rostro, por favor. We need to see your face, you know? So, yes, don't be afraid. Nobody's going to see this. Only million people. Go ahead.
Hibernation and migration. Hibernation. Hibernation is a capacity that sun space possesses and that allow them to spend the winter without having to worry about food or bad weather conditions. During his process, body temperature drops to very low levels, and thus the respiration rate. Beyond the duration of hibernation, days, weeks, and months, the body uses the energy reserves that has been stored during the hot season. Have found that more frequent in warm-blooded animals such as bird. Example, the bird, turtle, and immigrate. Many animals get to migration send the place the world. It is no longer optimal from to the climate, and they had to move to another place like Peru. The migration they cannot continue there because it's made difficult for them to live in their home. Food and cannot bear the high temperature the place. Example, the bear and elephant. Finish.
Okay, good. You prepared it on time. That's very good. Mendoza. All right. Dejar de compartir arriba. Botón rojo. Una cosita rojita. Yes. Excellent. All right, guys. That's it for today, okay? Tomorrow we'll finish with this activity. And remember, if you have any activities pending, go ahead and start sending those activities, okay? Start sending those activities. All right, guys, that's it for today. Have a lovely day.
Bye, mister.
Hey,
Bye,
Mr.
mister.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
Mister.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.